All right, students, Mr. Vinson here looking at assignment 8. We're going to be looking at the door opening in our hobby shed. Thanks for joining me. We left off, we added walls to the foundation. Most of the shape of the walls is actually going to be in its own tag, but because of the way we use push-pull to extrude it, some of the shape of the wall is still going to be in the foundation tag. We'll look at that later. Right now what we're going to be looking at is adding in a door. So I'm going to be going back to the walls layer because what we're doing isn't actually adding a door at this moment. We're merely adding an opening. And if you decided to start from the outside to add your door from this space, from this plane, what you would start to notice is that your door, if you put it down at the bottom, would end up coming in below the foundation. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to add a rectangle. The correct size of a door, of a good standard house size door, is going to be 3 feet wide by 80 inches tall, 80 inches. And so what I can do is I can type in 3 apostrophe, that's the width, and then a comma, and 80 quotation mark, which is inches, and I'm going to get that shape. Okay, this is clearly, the shape of a door, but because I put it down here at the bottom of the foundation instead of the bottom of the wall, when I go to use push-pull and I push it in, those 3 inches, what I've actually done, and it'll be hard to see from this angle, but what I've actually done here is created a door opening that's too low. All right, and so right here you can see that in this case, I didn't put the door at the right spot. Thankfully, in SketchUp, there's undo. Undo, just like in a lot of other programs, is Control-Z. So I'm going to press Control-Z once, Control-Z twice, Control-Z again until that door opening goes away. It's easy to fix mistakes. Just for reference, redo, if you accidentally undid something that you want to put back, is Control-Y. Okay, so Control-Y. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pan over to the top, get a nice view here of this wall, and I'm going to go back to the rectangle tool. Okay, from the rectangle tool, now what I'm going to do is decide exactly where I want to place my door. But once I've got a pretty good idea where I'm going to put it, I want to have that edge right there, that new endpoint be on this edge, so that it'll have a nice clean threshold into the room. And so what I'm going to do is click. I should see that red square there. And again, I just clicked, I didn't click and drag. And now I can start to move the door approximately where it would go. And as a reminder, a common size is 3 feet. So that's 3 apostrophe, comma, 80 inches. Most interior doors and exterior doors of a home are 80 inches tall. It's just a standard size. Once we're here, I can take the push-pull tool, which is this one right here, and I can click and push it that way. When you have this gray and blue all at once look, that's the end. So I'm on the other face right now, and I could just press enter or click again, but I could also type in the -6 inches down below here because we know that the thickness of our walls was 6 inches. So I'm going to click, and that opening has occurred. So here you can see the door opens into the room. From the outside, the door appears a little higher. We're going to worry about that on a later video. As a reminder, this does need to be turned in all the way from the name down to the date down in the corner. Thanks for watching.